Hello lovely people and welcome back to part 100 of this Witcher playthrough on the hardest difficulty. So now these wedding quests, they're kinda slow and stuff, not much going on, but they're still fun for me. But yeah, we have to go through it. So, this was our last save. Let's jump into the game. But this is gonna be a really good episode. We're actually gonna meet a very scary. This is probably one of the scariest looking enemies I've ever seen, honestly.
Is it true how to make soup out of kids?
Alright, as we always do, we check the difficulty. Bam. Enemy upscaling is on and Death March is on. So comment down below what you think about the Witcher Enhanced Edition. I think that could be insanely awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I'll make sure to play it. Since I'm getting a new GPU and CPU, I'll make sure to play it on the hardest difficulty again. But maybe New Game Plus, we'll see.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the captain.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Christ will hold eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a broken in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? On his brow must be said. Garland, 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 cow. You'll get the cow, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this. Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Let's see here. I don't know why it changed. Let's go here. Actually, we'll have to go from the side. So you can read here and actually find out what she likes. That's it.
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
So normally for this ending here, for this storyline, I usually don't save Olgierd. In fact, I let him be taken by Gaunter Odim, because Gaunter Odim can give you some really nice items, especially the saddle. But since we're going for all good ends in this playthrough, I am going to save Mr. Olgierd.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me too.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Oh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
I'm
I'll have
sorry.
To stay, I would. But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Mm-hmm. My feeling too.
I have a lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around, anyway.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
No, that was wrong. Now I don't even remember what I had there. Was it the swallow? Or was it... no. I think I had the Maribor Forest, but... I'm not sure. Ah. It's okay. There we go. Haven't played in such a long time that I don't know, I forget the controls sometimes. And also me, you know, playing different games all the time. Now I'm playing some Fallout 4 on Twitch. What was over here? I completely forgot. Oh, I think I know now. It was some all ghouls or something.
A storm, damn it.
We can just put these on. And then it was Ekimara. Wasn't it here? Yeah, maybe above here. But yeah, we're gonna go inside. With some new moon stuff in here, if I remember correctly. New moon boots, yeah. New moon armor. Not too bad, not too shabby. There's so much to explore in Witcher. That's why I really love this game. So much content. I can't wait for Cyberpunk. My god. It's gonna be such an insanely good game. I can just feel it. Alright. So we're gonna talk to Olgierd and then it's the house. The crazy thing is, we're gonna get we're gonna get Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and we're also gonna have what is it called, Cyberpunk. I don't know if they're gonna be released in the same month, if both are gonna just go with it, you know, with the release date that is set. Not sure, but from the looks of it, it seems like it's gonna happen. The thing is though, I mean, we already got some really good games this year, especially Ghost of Tsushima. I have to say The Last of Us 2 was really good as well. The story was very uncomfortable, but it was a good game.
How much for a herring?
Crown apiece.
Huh? I'll wait for it to drop.
This is honestly the scariest looking enemy in the game, in my opinion.
Need to chat.
I was shocked when I saw him
I'm all
the
ears,
first time.
Witcher.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everec, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. More I think about it, more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Dim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more.
A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Your band, chosen some interesting specimens.
Interesting? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks, every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages, others I gathered on the road, and a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a Dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Ophiri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Fulfilled two of your wishes. Time I learned the third.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
Third task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed, and that's the end of me. Fail, and you'll not be back.
Third wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
A pack of pickled.
So here we go.
Hi, taking a peek at my wares, yeah? What can I get you? Have everything for
I think we can go at nighttime. What am I doing? This will be good.
Don't touch me.
So for this fight, let's actually stash some stuff before this, because I don't like to go in this much stuff. Not that we need to place everything here, but I'm simply walking around with too much stuff. Let's see here. Could honestly sell some stuff. Let's go and sell it.
Behave, Witcher.
The good thing with Hattori is he, like, you can always go to him. You don't have to care about like which time you go. You don't have to go at daytime
Redanian soldier boys are so tiresome. They want it all for free.
or at a specific time. That is, as you can see, is always available.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen.
Ah, damn. I chose wrong. We can sell all of this stuff, honestly. Even this sword here. Damn. That really sucked, losing the Gwent game. But we got so freaking unlucky there. My goodness. That couldn't have gone worse when it came to the RNG for the cards.
So long.
Well, she's having a good night, that's for
Wanna
sure.
dip your dingo?
Damn.
Thanks for your help, Geralt. We'd not have nabbed the bastard elsewise.
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
Looking to make some coins.
I mean, I think we have, yeah, that's why we had 2 saddles. Bonus gold 15%.
Oh, I wish my man was brave.
Here's a copper. You look familiar.
Let's sell these 2 saddles. It's not much money, but let's just do it. We'll need all the money we can get for the Grandmaster set later on. It'll cost a lot of money. The good thing is, if you're going for a Manticore build, that is, if you're going for the build...
Greetings, Geralt.
Let's see here.
What do you have on?
So let's say you go for... Let's see here, I'm just gonna sell these 2. Boom.
So long.
So let's say we want to do this same build that I have here, that I have on YouTube, the guide build. But you want to go Manticore boots, of course. That's what I'm gonna do later on. But you have 2 options here. So you could either go for the Ursine chest, or you could go for the Manticore chest. I would say that this is definitely overkill when it comes to being tanky, the Ursine chest armor. If you do like to be this tanky though, then by all means do not change anything. Just keep the same build but change to Manticore boots. The Ursine chest gives a disgusting amount of defensive stats, like as you can see here. Especially bludgeoning damage is what really hurts you in combat, and this reduces it by 25%, and it's just the chest. Then you got, of course, 5% here, and surprisingly this has 10%. I didn't really think about it before, but these pants have really good stats. So high damage, high defensive stats, no monster defense stats, but hey, you get 45 from the Ursine chest alone on the level 34 one. So as you can see here, 45 is a ton. And I don't remember exactly how much you got from the Manticore pieces, but I'm not sure. 5%. Like, nothing beats these gloves. They're absolutely perfect when it comes to stats. Really, really good gloves. Shame they look like they do. Maybe in the enhanced edition of Witcher, maybe they, maybe you can go, you know, and tweak a little bit of the, tweak the looks a little bit. I would have loved to change the, like the Nilfgaardian gloves, for sure. All right, enough of me talking. Let's enjoy this part here.
Anyone there? Kendrick? Kendrick? You there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off to...
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
Kendrick fellow. Who is he?
We's partners. Sneak into derelict houses. Always something valuable lying about.
Mm-hmm. So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open a door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's the stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You?
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Pretty sprawling, this estate. How am I gonna find that rose in this fog? Fresh manure. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who? Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though. A grave here? Woods rotted completely. Beehives, well maintained but dormant. No violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back. Rope looks new. Bucket's been repaired. A busted lamp, and the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body? Someone dragged a wounded man through here.
So this fight, we need relict oil.
Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That digging. A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
I was so shocked when I saw him the first time. Like, I was like, what the hell is this? The whole setting is just spooky. Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds. Hey. Hear me?
Another thief. Bodies mutilated. Who are you? Damn.
Get the timing right, you should not get hit. I definitely thought I was away from that one, but... Take these out or he's gonna heal. So look at the map and you'll see the red dots. I'm gonna pop a ton oil. Oh, I have it actually here. He does that very often now. Like he... When he does this, just focus on the bodies that he's getting up. Don't focus on him. Pop another relic oil. Go.
Like that silver.
Oh.
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
well. Philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris in the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everett? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everett home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions. So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
You can actually grab the shovel. So, grab it as a souvenir. It is legendary. Let's repair, by the way. Well, he didn't have a good day. But yeah, as you can see, like, very difficult to take any damage with this build, like, against the Caretaker, and he's not difficult. Death March on, enemy upscaling on, not New Game Plus, so we're not, like, we don't have the insane skills from New Game Plus that you get in the Blood and Wine.
Another intruder buried by the Caretaker. Seeds and bulbs. Someone's still planting flowers.
What I think people find most annoying with him, and also our next opponent coming up here, is that they heal. That's why people are getting so annoyed by them and have so much trouble, but just copy my build if it's really that difficult.
This is my house.
What the hell? Gotta be careful.
Goodness, imagine seeing something like that. What the hell?
What the hell was that?
Some really good things. Damn, scary picture.
All geared as I've never known him. A different man then.
Can I don't think I can remove these, right? No. By the way, there is one game I would like to play again, and that is Dead Space 2 on hardcore. Problem is, I can't get it to work on PC, and I don't have it on console. I have it on PS3. Damn. Someone would probably get scared here. Like, I'm not like saying that
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
I'm not saying as someone afraid of the dark. I mean just like scared. It's like a jump scare, honestly, when she pops up like that. But yeah, Dead Space. Sorry for talking so much. I just want to say I would like to play it, so if anyone knows how I can play it on PC without, you know, it being completely broken. It doesn't work for me on PC. When you have too high frames, it just glitches out.
Fire damage. Interesting.
Did I put on Spectre oil, by the way? Yeah, nice. Find the portrait quickly. Otherwise she's gonna heal a lot.
That? Bedchamber. Iris was supposed to be here. Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everett. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies.
Surprised?
No, not at all. How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
Felt really sorry for her.
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everett has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
I did forget to loot the room. Could go up and probably loot it.
Lovely couple.
Alright. What was the... Oh, by the way, I never showed you this, the shovel. These are the stats. Nothing really special. I mean, it's a bit of healing, but yeah. You just simply lose too much damage if you're gonna use that. Spooky, man.
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching.
Iris von Everett adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
All right, I'll dig the grave somewhere else. This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everett have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. Can't say much about Iris von Everec, but I do know I like her paintings. It's a shame her art couldn't bring her greater comfort. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Yeah, it gets spookier and spookier. I'm gonna save here. It's 2:30 a.m. right now, so it's pretty late. Well, thank you so much for watching the episode. I'm gonna do my best to post at least one more time this week. It's a lot with, me working 6 days per week right now, but it's a good thing. I'll get a good PC so we can get some good quality videos. 4K 60 FPS is the goal. Anyways, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really helps the video to be seen by others. And make sure you're subbed with notifications on so you don't miss any upcoming uploads. Thank you so much for watching again. And next episode, we're gonna face a very, very powerful opponent. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.